I am in a lovely spot between Ararat and Avoca. You can see the wind, whatever they're called, turbines in the background. Bit of a cold day today, but lovely spot nonetheless, nice and green. So I want to talk to you about the first assessment task. Now, the first thing I want to do is I just want to say that this assessment task has been designed so that if you're present, if you're fully focused in the first 2 days workshop, then you should be able to do this straight off the top of your head. This isn't about you going and doing a bunch of reading. It's about you thinking about your own experience and your own expertise and what you bring to the table and really reflecting on that. And the aim of those first 2 days that we're walking you through is really getting you to do that. So if you come to those fully aware and fully present and going, okay, where are we going and what are we doing? Then you should be able to jump in and create a video to and do really well. But we want you to reflect really deeply and really think about what it is that you have to offer. So this video, this short film that you'll be creating, doesn't have to have your face in front of it, though to be honest, and maybe I love being in front of the camera, but to be honest, you know, being in front of a camera is not a big deal. You're on your own, you know, so it's actually quite easy to do that. So if you're comfortable with it, absolutely, jump in front of the camera and do that. But it could be using any one of the tools we provided in the LMS, so links to. So there's all sorts of online tools that you can use. You can create comics, you can, all sorts of things. But we want you to really think deeply and talk deeply about 3 things. So what attributes do you bring to the group and community project? Now I want you to really think deeply about the kind of person that you are, about the skills that you bring, and this isn't necessarily about, oh, I'm a great writer, but it might be that I'm really good at building relationships with people. It might be that I'm a great listener, that it might be that I've got the ability to really pay attention to what's going on in the world and to understand complex ideas. So really think, what is it that you're going to bring to this, to your group? So think about the way that you operate as a group and how that group dynamic works. We know that this is tricky. You're going to have to do this for the rest of your life. But also when it comes to actually working in the community, listening to the community and understanding. And remember the work that you're doing in that workshop is really important, those first 2 days. The second thing is, what would you like to develop? There's no point coming to university if you just want a certificate. You know, if you just want that piece of paper, if you don't learn anything, if you don't develop skills on the way through, what's the point? There's just no point. So think about what are the skills that you would like to develop as you're working with your team, as you're working with other individuals in the community, and as you're engaging in this process, what are the skills that you would like to develop through this project? Really think about, you know, what are the meaty things that you would like to be better at? Maybe your confidence is a bit low and you're not great at talking to people that you don't know, and perhaps this is something that you want to work on. Just an example, there are heaps of things. And then what are a few ways that you can actively do this? So if you think about the example, confidence, I'm not great at talking to new people, so one of the things I'm going to do is make sure that I go and talk to 3 people that I've never met before. You know, and have those conversations. So cover off those 3 things, think really deeply. So don't just give me the stuff that comes to the top of mind, really think about it, and the workshops will actually help you to do that. But really think about what do I bring? What do I lack? So what do I want to gain? And how am I going to do it? Okay, this is the starting point for this subject. So really pay attention to this and really focus on it, because then you'll get a lot more out of the subject, and that's what we want. We look forward to, I'm actually really looking forward to watching your videos. I'm looking forward to seeing some creativity in there, some interesting ideas and some really deep thought. But make sure you capture those 3 ideas. That's what we're assessing you on. Make sure you really get a hold of those things. Looking forward to seeing these amazing videos. Thanks.